Hello and welcome to the first episode of Mystery Online. The details of these cases are alleged and are being presented for entertainment purposes only. Viewer discretion is advised. Roopkund Skeleton Lake, a destination of doom for hundreds of unlucky people thousands of years ago. Why were they high up in the Himalayas, and why did they all die at this lake? When you hear about mysterious groups of skeletons being found in far-off remote locations, you can't help but wonder what happened to them, no matter how mundane or common their predicament may have eventually turned out to be. You may have heard of the Donner Party from 1847 and their macabre ends, starving and perishing in the snow-clad, freezing Sierra Nevada range. Have you heard of the hundreds of skeletons that were found up in the frosty, secluded Himalayan foothills in India? Roopkund Lake is located 5,029 meters above sea level at the bottom of a steep slope on Trishul, one of India's highest mountains. The lake itself is no deeper than a shallow pool at 10 feet of depth at most times. It takes 5 days of hiking up from the valley area of Uttarakhand through dense forests, then meadows and rocky switchbacks to get to Roopkund. The lake is frozen over solid except for a few months of the year when the ice melts and you can see the lake bed. The size of the lake varies substantially, but it is seldom more than 40 meters in diameter. A forest ranger discovered the skeletons of Roopkund Lake in 1942 up in the remote mountains of Uttarakhand. Back in the 50s, these were mistaken for World War II-era Japanese soldiers who may have died on a secret mission to India. A few scientific studies have been done on them over the decades, and dare I say we are no closer to knowing much about the why, even if we know a modicum of the who. Nat Geo guesstimates there are anywhere from 500 to 800 individual skeletons at the lake. This is an incredibly large number. This is no Donner Party. This is the collective misery of unlucky travelers over millennia. In the early 2000s, preliminary DNA analysis, which was still in its infancy, then concluded that these were all South Asians from 800 AD who just died here due to some mishap. Perhaps they fell through the ice when the lake was frozen over. The skeletons are both male and female and ranges from age 18 to 35 mostly. There are also some small bones that are of children. Latest genome analysis busted these simplistic theories with some baffling discoveries. 38 skeletons underwent a full DNA scan and ratiocarbon dating, and they found that 23 of them were indeed South Asian, but they were not all part of the same group. Some had died in 7th century AD and some in 10th century AD. That's hundreds of years apart. Then 14 skeletons were found to probably have died together, but 1,000 years later. Okay, so now we have a more recent group. Surprisingly, these people were of Greek descent, specifically from Crete. Why are these hundreds of people there in the first place? The answer in such cases is usually either hunger, war, or faith, and here religion may have been the motivating factor. Nanda Devi, India's second highest peak, is a sacred mountain. Considered the goddess of bliss, this mountain is considered an avatar of the goddess Parvati, who is consort to the formidable Lord Shiva, destroyer of all. Roopkund forms a cozy freshwater rest stop on the way to Nanda Devi. There are references to traditional pilgrimage to Nanda Devi that devout followers would do every 12 years. This could be the reason why all these people were up there, right? Nothing but absolute faith in the Almighty would push fragile humans to take such a perilous, treacherous journey into the clutches of an unforgiving mountain range known to have claimed countless lives. Today we have Canada Goose and REI. Thousands of years ago, these people couldn't possibly have had much more than wool, fur, leather, and sticks to hike up there. Since the discovery of skeletons, the site has been vandalized repeatedly. Bones and artifacts have been stolen, moved around, and even arranged in cairns for amusement. A lot of context clues may have been lost because of these indiscretions. What the few early bird scientists did find are bamboo parasols, slippers, seashell earrings, and common religious sundries. They did not find any signs of fierce battle or animal mutilations or even disease that may explain the deaths. There were no signs of cannibalism or pandemic, so this wasn't a lost group of sickly people abandoned to die here. No weapons were found, no horses, soldiers, etc. It was just a peaceful, watery grave. The recent drying up of Lake Mead resurfaced 6 skeletons this year. Some speculated it was a body dumping ground for the mob. Was Roopkund such a dumping ground? I reckon not. Knowing how sacred the Himalayan range is considered, this would be blasphemous. Also, lugging up bodies to 16,000 feet is just no joke. The air is thin, and you certainly risk death just going up there. Now, there's some more mystique to this tale yet. Some of the skulls had blunt force trauma the size of cricket balls. It appeared that they had been struck fatally and died in their tracks. Killer hail? Could be. Local folk songs talk about a king who took his queen and entire entourage up to Nanda Devi on the Rajjat pilgrimage with much fanfare. It was in fact too much fanfare, with dancing girls, drink, and other vices which angered goddess Nanda, who smite them down with fiery iron balls from the sky, killing them all. This sounds very much like what we see in some of these remains. My question was, locals know what hail is. They have words for it. Why would they call it fiery iron balls? Despite the glaring normalcy of the hailstorm explanation that Occam's razor puts forward, the mind leans towards the supernatural or fantastical, perhaps seeking an adrenaline rush of excitement over the unknown. In pursuit of that excitement, I asked, could it have been UFOs that attacked these people? She didn't see that coming now, did she? Well, UFOs have been reported over the Himalayan range, especially Mount Kailash, for hundreds of years, if not more. The Indian and Chinese armies have seen mysterious lights floating around under sentient control. A group of ISRO scientists saw a humanoid-shaped UFO floating up near Lake Chandradal in the 90s. This region is rife with such tales of orbs and lights. Was the lake a site where one could see such divine lights? Did radioactive exposure to the anti-gravity interdimensional ocular drive of UFOs zap these poor terrestrials? Well, that was just a little meander from the obvious, which I hope you enjoyed reading as much as I had concocting. The obvious, of course, is the high statistical probability that these people were up there on pilgrimage and died due to catastrophic weather conditions, hundreds and even thousands of years apart. Bottom line is, there is no non-disputable common cause of death in these different groups of skeletons. These people all just came here and died. It's definitely interesting to take in this story and consider the fact that this is one isolated spot, and not an easy spot to reach, where many skeletons were found. However, there has been hundreds of billions of people on this earth over the time that humans have resided on it, so it's no surprise that anywhere you go, you will find